Hello, it's Friday the 16th of July. My name's Neil Shearing. I'm the Group Chief Economist, and this is your week at Capital Economics. And it's been one in which inevitably we have been focused again on inflation and those upside surprises in the data coming from the US and the UK. For the most part, we're sticking to the view that most of this is transitory and that inflation will start to fall back next year, and also that policymakers will look through the spike in inflation. But our chief UK economist, Paul Dales, warned that headline inflation has got much further to rise in the UK, will potentially breach 4% over the coming months. So much more to look for there over the coming weeks and months. We've also been looking at the spread of the Delta variant of the coronavirus and what effect that might have on economic growth in advanced and emerging economies. In general, our view is that it won't necessarily derail recoveries in advanced economies, but it does add to the reasons to think that the best of the recovery may now be behind us. Growth might start to slow in month-on-month and Q-on-Q terms over the coming months and quarters. But it does pose a much bigger view, in our view, to recoveries in emerging economies where, of course, vaccination rates are much lower. And finally, we've been looking at the China activity data that came out and the GDP data that came out on Thursday. The headline rate in annual terms fell, the growth rate fell, but according to our calculations, in quarter-on-quarter terms, actually growth accelerated. It's not quite all good news, though. Our senior China economist, Julian Evans-Pritchard, pointed out that beneath the surface, there are signs that some of China's structural problems are starting to come to the fore. Lots to read about. You can find all of that on our website. For now, though, have a good weekend, and we'll speak to you next week. Goodbye.